I got a hot take about who I think could be one of the next hot quarterbacks in the league. He's already pretty hot. He's not, anybody to sleep on. But I think he's only trending up from here, and he's kind of only shown us that. I did not pull up any of his stats because y'all can go do that yourselves. He has been electrifying in the last few years. Um, Baker Mayfield will be a top
Oh.
6 quarterback in the next 2 years. I'll say top 5 quarterback in the next 2 years. He had the 1 year he had with McVay, he went and turned his career around and turned it into a franchise position. He got to learn under Stafford for 1 season, another guy that was picked first, counted out, fought through it, ended up winning a Super Bowl with a new team. You can't tell me that like Baker is not in a very similar situation right now with Tampa that Matthew Stafford got into, where he got into a good situation with a good team and a good coaching staff and somebody that believed in him. The ceiling is freaking the sun for Baker Mayfield, dude.
The
Can
ceiling
I
is the
can,
fucking Keys of Florida. He's not going anywhere, bro.
can I ask Hal some questions real fast? Look, when you remember when Kevin Durant said hot take artists are ruining the sport, this is the shit he's talking about, right? Okay, look. So let me ask you a question, right? Baker just lost his offensive coordinator that he had a great season under to go be the new Duval coach, right? So as the top 5 quarterbacks of the league right now, you've got Patrick, in no order, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and there's maybe Jaden McDaniels, maybe Matt Stafford. Oh yeah, Hurts, Super Bowl winner Hurts, right? And then on the fringe, you still got McDaniels and Stafford, right? Which one of those guys is falling off for Baker Mayfield to get on?
Stafford hurts easy. What consistency has Hurts shown us
2 Super Bowl
as like a
appearances?
The
consistent?
Super Bowl.
Two Super Bowl appearances, 1 championship over Mahomes.
Yeah, riding on a run game, dude.
Oh my
I love
god!
it.
This is gonna be our
I
next
told
clip.
you it was a hot take. I thought it'd be fun.
This is spicy as hell, dog.
Baker fucking Mayfield, dude.
Toph, tell
Lock
me
it in.
tripping.
Listen, I about left the podcast after that take. Now, hold on, let me listen. I enjoy a good, hot take. Also, I'm a huge Baker Mayfield fan.
Same.
This is journey from college to NFL. And like I said, this rookie year, quick with the Browns. Like I'm a huge Baker fan, but we got to be honest. The quarterback playing in the NFL, like when you think a top 5, that's a very hard list to crack. I mean, you'd even say just in Herbert's name. Granted, he hasn't had the playoff success, but that guy's talent is undeniable. Hurts, like I said, this guy's won 2 Super Bowls. The Packers are trying desperately to change a rule because of this guy. And you say running game, I mean, Lamar Jackson figured early on he ran the ball mostly, now runs to pass and things like that.
Yeah.
But if that's somebody's, they're scared, you can't take that from the quarterback position. All the top 5 quarterbacks are mobile in somewhat shape or form. But yeah, unless Baker Mayfield just goes crazy and at least 2 people in the top 5 just fall off a cliff, lose their legs, there's no way in hell Baker Mayfield is cracking the top 5, unfortunately. But there's just to be cynical. I mean, like you said, Jaden McDaniels, I think he is the next face of the league. Young, charismatic. He plays in a very tough division where you might say all 3 of those teams are somewhat, highly, capable in terms of like coverage. I mean, Dallas is America's team. Eagles really in the Super Bowl all the time. The Giants, that's just New York media and things like that. So some of that has the talent, the skill, charisma, there's excitement. I would say he would be, if you had to pick somebody, that's just like I'm gonna think about it nowhere, but let's just pick a guy that might, crack the top 5 or be face the league. He would be my pick, easily.
Toph, I'm 100%
I
in
love
agreement with
Baker.
you on. I'm 100% in agreement with you, Toph, on everything that you just said about Jaden McDaniels. If anyone's cracking the top 5, it's him. But for you to tell him he's tripping over fucking Baker and then say Justin fucking Herbert, dog, you need to go sit down right next to him.
Whoa. Hold on. Let's rewind that a bit. Where'd you put Herbert? Where would you put Herbert?
Herbert's behind Jared Goff.
Yeah, I put Herbert like 13.
Oh, 13.
12.
Hold on.
Herbert is the greatest quarterback who never did it.
Give me 10 right now. I got to hear.
No. You're not pulling up stats because I could have done that on Baker, and they would have matched. They would have matched Herbert's in the last 2 seasons. I promise. Right, if not, he would have beat him on stats in the last 2 seasons.
10 names right now.
Okay, look, I got you.
No, not you. I want Kyle.
All right.
Let me get 10 names.
Bet.
Give him 10.
Pat Mahomes.
Yep.
Joe Burrow.
Yep.
Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
Jaden McDaniels.
Jalen Hurts. Is this in order or we're just naming?
I mean, it's kind of my order, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts. It's kind of off the dome. I can't promise it's my order. Then I got Matthew Stafford. This is where it's going to start getting a little tougher. I got Matthew Stafford at 6, right?
I need 4 more.
Wow. Yeah, you do.
This is what I'm saying. You had him at 3.
I mean, I'm putting Jared in there. I'm just making sure that Jared doesn't need to go 8 or 9. So I'll just throw Jared Goff. I got Baker. I got Brock Purdy.
Okay, yeah, I'm out of here now. Yeah.
And I got Dak Prescott.
Y'all got 3 minutes the rest of this. This is crazy.
Oh my god.
This is crazy.
Yeah, all right. Maybe he's top 10. Maybe he's top 10.
There we go.
But he ain't top 5.
13. That's the part that really got me tight. Ain't no way he's 13.
I said 12, maybe 13. Yeah, I probably should have.
There was 10 teams in the draft that probably needed a quarterback. For you to say he was not top 10. That's the part that was crazy.
I've got more. I think fucking Bo Nix is probably better than Justin Herbert.
No.
Whoa. I was not throwing anybody in there that hasn't had a couple of seasons.
Yeah,
like I was
go.
like
CJ
you gotta give these people some time.
CJ Stroud?
Yeah, who had a bad year too. I'm not putting CJ Stroud in there.
I don't think I think CJ's trending up, but I do put aspect of just like years played. Because like I said, you
gotta go off
RG3 is rookie year, we probably put it after year 2.
Hold on. Hold on a second, right? Because Justin Herbert has had more seasons and been asked for longer.
He hasn't been asked, though.
Was his team bad? In totality.
He hasn't been asked. He was asked this year. He was asked this year under Harbaugh.
What has Justin Herbert accomplished?
Well, hold on.
Rookie of the year.
I mean, he's made the playoffs. His record is not great. Well, let's see. If we would have put Herbert in the NFC, give him the AFC, like a lot of guys can't do in the AFC. Because you got so many. I'm really asking. We asked the same question about people in the NBA. We said, okay, if you're in the West, let's look at the NFC, or not NFC. The East. It's the same thing in terms of Herbert's talent and things like that. Like I said, I'm no way I'm saying he's top 5, but I think talent and what he's done, accomplishment, stats, things like that, I would at least put him 12. Maybe not top 10, but I don't think he's 13. I think he's a really good quarterback. And
I'm sorry. I said 13 and you said he's 12. I'm so sorry.
I can run through my little top 10 right if you want to hear it, but I think it's crazy first, I'm not putting him over Stafford either. That's besides the point. Right now, I'm not. Stafford's old. I don't think Stafford is all that, to be honest. That's my take.
Super Bowl champions Matt Stafford. Kyle and Toph, did you guys smoke crack together before this podcast started?
I wish.
Other than winning Rookie of the Year, he had 2 winning seasons for the Lions. I mean, you could say he was on the perfect storm, joined McVay, had a really good team built around him. Like I said, he got 1 Super Bowl ring. But there's a lot of guys that run good teams that got a Super Bowl ring as well.
They were 2 minutes away from facing the Commanders in the NFC Championship.
I said what I said, and I stand by what I said. So you can say all that, but I'm an eye-test person. I don't care about almost winning. Me, I'm taking Herbert over Stafford right now. First of all,
right, almost winning, and so you're taking Herbert. Right, okay.
I'm taking Herbert, Kyle, and you can't change my mind. So
No
Take
one
the
talking
drink.
to
Move to the next topic. We could go on.
no one
No,
talking
I
to
just
us.
decided to do. I decided to do a little bit of homework. There's a quarterback that had more passing yards than Justin Herbert last year, and he's notorious for being washed and old. Do you know who that man is?
Aaron
You said
Rodgers.
last year?
It is Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron
Oh
Rodgers.
my god.
Do you know that Sam Darnold is
Hey,
more
but-
accomplished than Justin Herbert?
Oh no,
How?
we're not doing that. Nope, we're not doing that.
Hold up.
We're not
How?
doing that.
No. Yeah,
I said
no.
more
We're not doing
accomplished. I said more
How?
accomplished.
How is
I
it
didn't
more
say
accomplished?
better.
What has he done that Herbert hasn't?
Won playoff games?
Look- Sam Darnold hasn't won a playoff game?
Oh, you're so right. He lost that game.
Yeah.
I'm tripping.
I said
I'm
this
big.
thing.
I'm big tripping. My bad.
Yeah, you
I'm-
out of pocket.
Mr.
Hey, wait,
MC
wait,
and
wait,
Go.
whoa.
Come on now.
I can admit that I fucked up. Y'all two still on some crazy shit.
we got to get you back in your house. You in the
Baker
car.
Mayfield for MVP.
You got some
I'm just
people
kidding.
in your
Baker
car
Mayfield
right now. That's
MVP
crazy.
next year.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
I
kidding.
mean, we didn't even say Jordan.
I knew
Love
that would
and-
get shit going. I knew I would get y'all going. That was fun.
What'd you say, Toph?
That's we even say Jordan's love name. You want to talk about someone that's throwing,
Oh,
accomplishments, good stats. We didn't even say
Yeah.
his name either.
I've got him right
Like I said,
behind
yeah,
him.
quarterback
someone
play
who's
is very
hucking it
tough.
up into pressure. Yeah. Go ahead.
Jordan Love over Justin Herbert.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
What about
I
Kyler Murray?
would. I would.
I would not
I
be
would
mad at
put
that.
Jordan Love at the bottom half.
That's crazy. But all right,
You just hate Green Bay.
he
A
does.
little bit.
Yeah.
I'm
Hold on,
RBF
really
Kyle,
quick.
bitch.
This would be a no-brainer. Herbert or Trevor Lawrence?
Herbert.
Oh, Herbert all day.
Okay, all right, just
Herbert
making
all
sure.
day.
I mean, you
Herbert,
can't say
Herbert,
they both
only-
wanted the same.
Only
You gonna talk about
because.
accomplishments and everything.
Hey, look. Only because the only person who's been more fucking disappointing than Justin Herbert is Trevor Lawrence.
That's true. I'd say Lawrence is a whole lot more than Herbert, but they're about, you thought he was going to be a generational player. He has not showed it whatsoever.
Yeah, nigga. Justin
No, he
Herbert.
is not.
Yeah, bro. Trevor Lawrence has been shit, and fucking Justin Herbert's been the toilet paper you wipe your ass with. They're both in the toilet together.
Oh my god.
Okay, is Trevor?
They're
Is
both
this a
in the
make or
toilet
break
together.
year for Trevor Lawrence? He's got T. Hunter, BT Jr., and I'd say a more better coaching situation. He's had a tough break with my guy Urban Meyer. I can't excuse what he did in the NFL, but he has had a rough break in coaching and things like that. So hopefully he gets it on the right track. I guess you can't really get no worse than what's going on. So
Right. His team's moving to London in 5 years. Like it's
honestly, he might have been better if they just fully moved to London.
Bro, we gotta
I think
get a
he
compilation.
loses
If this actually happens, we gotta get a compilation of all the times Nolan says it because it's gonna go so. Oh shit!